Welcome back, everybody. DNN news, no matter how destructive. Houston aggravated robbery account. The Houston Police Department Robberies Division needs the public's assistance identifying the suspects responsible for an aggravated robbery. On Saturday, July 2nd at 7:30 p.m., a complainant was walking into her apartment complex located at the 57 block of Rampart in Houston, Texas. The complainant stated that two males ran up to her and one of them pointed a handgun at her while demanding her money. The complainant complied and gave the suspects her wallet, at which time both suspects ran to the opposite side of the apartment complex, where they got into a dark-colored Jeep SUV and fled the scene. Houston PD, they got a case number there. Note, a follow-up investigation on the suspect vehicle. Jeep SUV revealed the plates were switched out and did not belong to the Jeep used in the robbery. So they probably stole the Jeep and then stole somebody's plates and swapped them out. So it's pretty easy to get around the multi-million, probably billion-dollar vehicle registration and license plate scam that's running in Texas. And by scam, I'm talking about the DPS. DPS forces us to pay for license plates and pay for registrations and all this stuff and fingerprint you for public safety. But they can't use any of the information to actually keep anyone safe or hold anyone accountable. So I call it a fleece scam. They can't do anything with the data, but they collect it and they collect fees. So that's a scam. So let's take a look at the video, see what's going on. So we've got a apartment complex with a gate, iron gate, and looks like an electric kind of security fence that doesn't really secure anything. And this is the Jeep pulling in. The gate doesn't close, so they just rolled on in. They got a driver. Okay, we got 4. 2 get out, but 2 stay in the car. So this is a 4-person op. This is the target. A woman walking, not paying attention to anything going on around him. And this dumbass fell and hurt his leg. So you got all of this going on behind you, and you still have no idea what's going on around you. Notice the bars around the AC units. This is not a good neighborhood. This is not a good complex. And she's just clueless, just a walking. Probably looking at her phone. You can't really tell, but she probably has her phone and she's looking down at her phone as she's walking. You live in a junk neighborhood, in a junk city with crime, signs of crime all around you, and you're not paying attention to your surrounding. No situational awareness. Victim blaming, trigger warning for those that get triggered by that. So they snatched her stuff, put the gun on her, snatched her stuff, and took off. Running. And they got away. So I don't know what they got, how much they got, but they're splitting it between 4 people. So let's take a look at the area. Tidbit about this complex. This is not the complex. It's actually down here. Look at this neighborhood, though. Neighborhood is crazy, secure. Iron gate. How do you get into this apartment complex? There's a gate, and you just got an old person hanging out in a parking lot on a rocker deal. Can you get into this? Is there? How do you get in here? Secured up. Everything's got gates and stuff around it. It's not the greatest neighborhood in the world, people. We got a check cashing place, fruit and meat market, Mexican meat market, handy stop. We got some more buildings here, some more apartments. Got a flea market. Looks like a Latin neighborhood predominantly, but those look like vampires to me. And this is where it happened. This gate seems to be always open. So they parked there and rolled through. They ran. ran down. That's where he tripped and fell in the bushes and hurt his leg. This dude's just chilling on the stoop. And they walked in there, and she's in this apartment somewhere. Tidbit about this apartment complex, though. The teacher that died in the space flight mission, where the shuttle blew up, she lived here. She was a teacher. Rest in peace to that lady. But let's check out the Peachtree Apartments. It's got a 2.6. Let's check out the ratings here. I never stayed here. It looks terrible, but it's interesting to know that a famous person lived here. Krista McAlfee, the teacher who was picked to fly in the Challenger space shuttle, who also died during that mission, lived here during her training at NASA. She lived next door to Barbara Morgan, her backup for the mission, who is now retired from being an astronaut. On the first day they arrived to move in, Krista baked Barbara a homemade apple pie. I wish I knew which apartment this was in. You can learn more by watching Challenger on Netflix. God bless Krista's family, RIP. Went to this property last year and were greeted with rude and helpless staff. Today was very different. Vivian was very helpful, was very nice and helpful, always with a smile. We hope to be residents of this property soon. That was 3 years ago. Doesn't even deserve a star. Horrible. Rat and roach infested. Parking very limited. If you don't have a spot, expect to park a block or two down. Drunk ass people everywhere. Always hear gunshots, beer bottles everywhere. Maintenance sucks. Sucks. AC unit almost burned my apartment down. Call fire department. Told apartments to change the whole unit out. All they changed was a wire. Don't leave anything on your porch. It'll get stolen. Cats everywhere. I think that's it. And there's just a bunch more reviews. People just saying that it's got roaches and it's rat infested. This area, just not a very good area. It's off the Southwest Freeway here. Just lots of crime. Just lots of violence. Lots of drama. Lots of poverty. Just not a good place to be. If you are here, if you are in a similar situation, do everything you can. Put your head down and get out of that. Try to get your life in order. It might be in your best interest to do that, or you could end up a victim of a crime and end up in a box. So jump in the comment section. Please hit that like, share my videos on social media, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you again, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.